So here we are, down on my favourite picnic spot. This is a field called the Reens, which is a Cornish word. I'm not sure what it means, but it's right at the top of the farm, and it's quite tucked away from everything else really, and it's quite hilly. As you can see, I've got my assistants with me and we're having a little picnic. In this field there's a massive rock. Doesn't really give you a good idea of the scale of it, but also in this field is an old granite quarry, which you can just see there in the distance, and they did try to blast this stone that we're sitting on out of the ground, and it's the biggest stone in the parish, but unfortunately they weren't able to get the stone moved. So fortunately for us, the stone is still here, and we get to come down here and have picnics on it. So James and Lamorna are eating their pom bears and they're enjoying them. Daddy's got coffee and a Mrs. Crimble, excited. And the cows have come to see us because the cows are out here at the moment. Now these are what we call the dry cows. The dry cows are the ones that aren't milking at the moment because they're all in calf. So these cows are all going to have babies in the next few months. There are 12 cows in this field. One of them is a boy, so he won't have a baby, but the others should all have babies. And these cows have all had babies before, and they're all going to have babies this year. So most of them are brown cows, which are our stabiliser cows, which are a cross between Angus and Hereford cows, and they're really good for the meat that they produce, and that's where we get lovely beef burgers and steaks from. But these are all mummy cows, so they'll live on the farm here for up to sort of 10 or 12 years, maybe longer, and they'll keep having calves, which we'll rear, and we'll keep the girls and we'll sell the boys. You can see one black cow there, just gone behind the Land Rover, and she's an Angus, because her daddy was an Angus bull, and we've kept her just as a bit of an experiment to see what her calves are like. But one thing else you might notice in this field, just in the distance there, is an area that's been fenced off, and that's a lake that we've dug. It's 40 metres long and it's 15 metres wide, and we dug it last June, and the cows are coming to have a sniff. And we didn't know if it would fill up with water or not because it's not fed by a river or anything, but it has. We've got a couple of Canadian geese on it, and we've got some mallards that have come and sat on it a few times. So we're just really pleased to have all of that nature around us and coming to visit us in this field, which is a bit of a wilderness, but actually in terms of the things that live here, it's probably one of the most exciting and interesting places on the whole farm. So that's snack time on the rock with Lamorna and James and Farmer Pete. Are you going to say bye, you guys? James, Lamorna, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.